Students, we are learning 8th question articles. In previous classes, we have studied until now what are the articles, kinds of articles, and use of indefinite article are an. After indefinite article, we are learning definite article, use of definite article the. Okay, we have seen some rules in the previous class. Remaining rules we are going to study in this session. Okay, listen carefully. Before the names of newspapers or magazines. The is used before the names of newspapers and magazines. For example, the Hindu, the Indian Express. These are the names of the newspaper. Next, the India Today, the Udyoga Sopanam. These are the magazines. These are called magazines. Okay, these are the newspapers. Next, before the names of inventions or scientific instruments, before the scientific instruments, we should use definite article the. For example, the computer, the microscope, the telescope, etc. Next, before the names of important events of history, definite article the is used before the important events of history. For example, the Quit India movement, the First World War, the Panipat battle, the Telangana movement. Okay, so before these historical events we should use definite article the. Next, before the adjectives in superlative degrees, before the adjectives in superlative degrees. In English there are three types of degrees of comparisons, you know already: positive degree and comparative degree and superlative degree. Positive degree, for example, clever. Comparative degree, cleverer. Superlative degree, cleverest. Okay, so before these superlative degrees, we should use definite article the. She is the cleverest girl in the class. India is one of the greatest countries in the world. The rose is the most beautiful flowers. Okay, here greatest, most beautiful, cleverest. Generally biggest, heaviest, greatest. These words are superlative degrees. So before these superlative degrees, we should use the. For example, dash Everest is one of second highest peak. What is the before that Everest? Not the Everest. Everest is the noun form. Okay. Next, before the adjectives in double comparative degrees. In the same context, when we used the double comparative degrees, before those comparative degrees, we should use definite article the. For example, the higher you climb, the better you view. The higher you climb, the better you view. And the more you work, the more you get. Here, higher, better, comparative degrees. More and more, comparative degrees. So, when we use it like this, comparative degrees, double in a same context, the is used. The less you work, the less you get. Next, before the adjective used as a noun. Before the adjectives used as a noun. When an adjective is used as a noun, for example, the rich should help the poor. Generally, Ramu is a rich boy. Here, rich is the adjective. When we use here, the rich means rich people. The poor means the poor people. Okay, the rich people should help the poor people here means. Okay, when we use it as a plain, poor, rich, those are adjectives. When we added before those words the, that will become the noun form. The rich means rich people. Next, the injured were immediately taken to hospital. The injured, గాయపడినటువంటి వారు, people. The blind అంటే blind people. Okay, next, before the names of musical instruments, the violin, the piano, the flute, the guitar. Okay, next, before the persons or things which are already referred to in the same context. In same context, when we used repeated persons or things, those repeated the second time, we should use definite article the. For example, I saw a girl and a boy on an ass. The boy, The same here we used a and a. Here the second repeated in the same context or same sentence. The boy was sitting behind the girl on the as. Same a and here become the and the. Okay, the same context when you use it again. Okay, next. Before the ordinary, sorry, I saw a car and the car was white in color. I saw a car. Which car? The car. ఏదైతే నేను చూసా. The car was white in color. Okay, next, before the ordinal numbers like first, second, middle, top, next, and center, etc., we used definite article. For example, Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to go into the space. Next, Kiran Bedi is the first woman IPS officer in India. Ashwin walked out of the hall in the middle of the movie. Okay, these are the rules of definite article. Okay, if you have any doubts, okay, we have some more rules of use of the definite article. Okay, those will learn in the next class. Okay, thank you.